Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your day. I so appreciate it. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. But before you do that, let me just be fair. What I'm going to talk about is something that's probably the most controversial thing I talk about on my channel, and that is some SPTV members and or former Scientology members because of all the infighting and everything that's going on over there. But I am obligated to talk about this because this is how my channel got a start, and I can't ignore that. A lot of you guys are interested and still want to know my take on that because you send me information. So guys, I want to go deep into a video that A-Aron put out in defense of what his ex-girlfriend Lindsay said. Now, A-Aron says it was on again, off again. Lindsay says, hey, I could prove otherwise. It wasn't on again, off again. He begged me back when I would pull away. There was a game going on between them that unfortunately one of them was playing and one of them wasn't playing. And, you know, Lindsay said, I guess at the end, I cared for him more than he cared for me. Well, that's a tough pill to swallow, but okay. Lindsay, I don't think has a problem with that. She has a problem with the way she was just discarded and how in the face of everybody on YouTube, A-Aron portrays himself this way, and she's saying, that's not the A-Aron that I know, and I know him better than you because I've been intimate with him, and I've known him for 4 years. We keep going back and forth with this is none of our business. I didn't knock on A-Aron's door and say, hey, what's going on? He doesn't know me personally. His business was put out on the internet, and he did it, he said, being proactive so that Mike and Claire and Mark didn't have anything to hang over his head. He felt like he was being more or less bribed or extorted or blackmailed or whatever. And we don't know if that's true. We know A-Aron's side of the story. So if you believe A-Aron and only A-Aron, then yes, that side of the story is true. And this woman, Lindsay, is just as nuts as Sky Daily and as the woman in California. So apparently A-Aron's taste in women is just nuts. I don't believe that. You know, I believe that unfortunately A-Aron has, it seems to me, has picked women that have some issues that he might be able to manipulate. That's what I see. That's what I see. You can yell at me, you can scream at me, you could whatever. And I'm going to tell you why I see it. Because I've seen a nasty side to A-Aron. Just as you guys have. Maybe that's not what you saw. But that's what I see. When somebody disagrees with A-Aron, he calls them names and dismisses them. That is not getting to the heart of something. That is just fucking dismissing somebody because you don't want to deal with the real conversation. Like, I know Ian Rafalco tried to reach out because we saw Ian try to reach out when A-Aron was doing a live, and A-Aron was like, you know, fuck you, Ian, I'm not going to. Well, maybe let's talk to Ian, you know, because he's coming from a different side. It seems to me like there's a lot of people pissed off at A-Aron. Do you really think it's because he's the most popular one on YouTube? That is just ridiculous. You really think that it's because he's the most popular one on YouTube? Or do you think maybe the people that know him better than we do, Mike, who he knew very, very well, and hey, listen, he helped Mike. A-Aron helped Mike. He helped Mike get a job when Mike got out of Scientology. That being said, A-Aron knew everything about Mike that he knows right now that he knew back then. So everything that he's saying bad about Mike now, he didn't just learn. He knew it way back when. Things about Leah and the fact that Leah has never donated any kind of money to the Aftermath Foundation. He's known this. Now he's upset, so he's saying things. Why is that any different than what Lindsay did? Lindsay got hurt and started saying things. Why is that any different? A-Aron is saying that Leah gave everybody the green light to attack everybody and to go by and go on what this woman Lindsay's saying without knowing Lindsay. Okay, well, maybe it's because she knows A-Aron. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's because Leah knows A-Aron and maybe thinks that, wow, I've heard this story so many times before, Lindsay's a victim. Maybe. Or do you really think it's because A-Aron is so popular on YouTube? I think that A-Aron has gotten some people to be a spokesperson for him, and he has manipulated people to bring out things about Mike Rinder. And he has, you know how A-Aron has said, hey, listen, when Mike and I were friends, I would be like, do you really want to say that about Mike? Like, why do you want to, like, don't say that about Mike. But now you're saying that about Mike because Mike upset you. Do you see the difference? I'm not saying A-Aron's right or wrong. I'm saying the act itself it's hypocritical, you know? Like, all of this crap that you supposedly know, you knew before. Why'd you keep the secret before? Why does that make you any better than Leah or Mike? I mean, that's just my question. And it's a legitimate question. That's what I want to know. So we are going to go into a little bit about this video that he has, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. All right, guys? So hang tight.
The dominoes have all fallen. We can now see what the source of the non-stop conflict in the SPTV world is. It is because Claire Headley and Leah Remini have issued a green light on attacking me and anyone and everyone who is seen as loyal or friendly or supportive to me.
Where is the order for the green light to attack and bother everybody that is close to you? I think that's a little conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it's not real. Like, I'd like to see the order that issues that green light on A-Aron, because I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, these people are starting to get to know who you are, A-Aron, and maybe they just don't like you. Could that at all be possible? Could it just be that they just have gotten to know you a little bit and they've given you the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they just don't like who you are? Does it really have to be some sort of conspiracy to do away with you? Why can't it just be something as simple as, yeah, I don't think he's such a good guy anymore? That's not possible?
I have a platform, and I use it when necessary. I am not going to sit here and let someone who is suing Scientology for fair game conduct a campaign of fair game against her fellow former Scientologists who are also engaged in the work of exposing Scientology. Now, here's what I would say. If Mike Rinder and if Leah Remini told all of the Aftermath Foundation board members and all of their paid agents and everyone loyal to them to shut the F up about criticizing other former members, the temperature would come down by about 90%. I'll tell you what the remaining 10% would be. Mike Rinder is still going to be questioned and criticized by people who are not happy with the answers they are getting from him about what he knew and when he knew it. I think that is only fair. Mike Rinder spent 20 or 30 years running the dirty tricks fair game department of Scientology. I think the guy can stand up to some questioning and some criticism. I think it would actually make him look amazing.
Guys, I'm going to stop right there. And the reason why I'm going to stop right there is because, you know, the videos, you guys don't like when the videos go too long, and I don't want to get lost in some stuff. So I'm going to stop right there because I just want you to see the hypocrisy of what's going on here. So if he thinks that Mike should stand up and allow himself to be questioned, then why did he tell people, and you can watch the video where in the whole entirety, but I'm going to keep on with this video. I'm just going to do it in segments. why did he tell people, no, man, like, just keep everything calm and just keep everything cool and don't say anything about Mike when he was friends with Mike? He felt the need to protect Mike. He even talks about that he felt the need to protect Mike. Now, because of all of this that's going on, he doesn't feel the need to protect Mike. That's where I've got a problem. There was never a need to protect Mike if Mike did wrong. Now, the only reason why you want to go after him is the same reason why you wanted to leave Scientology, because this time you're hurt. You don't want to talk about other people. You're saying that Leah should say something to keep everybody stumped so that everybody, the temperature goes down. But you say shit about Ian. You say shit about Mitch. You say shit about Chris Shelton. Listen, I'm not saying these people are great people, but it's still hypocritical for you to say things and then expect people to just keep stumping about you. It doesn't work like that. Why can nobody speak about you, but you could speak about others when you deem them to be unfair or unjust? You're unleashing something now because you think that there's some sort of huge conspiracy to get you. It's paranoia at its best. Guys, we're going to keep going into this video and keep, pulling segments apart and talking about them. Do you not see the hypocrisy? I know I'm going to get people in here that are going to tell me I'm wrong. Fine, but can you tell me why? Please be specific and please be kind. Don't come into the comments all aggressive and things like that, calling people's names. We don't do that in this community. And I haven't done this. I've called A-Aron hypocritical. So, and show me, please, where I'm incorrect at that, or where A-Aron is being treated unfairly. And please, if you bring up his personal life again, that isn't it. It's out here. I did not go and get his personal life and bring it out here. He brought it out here, and now it's on the table to discuss. Just like he has said, if somebody brings it up, of course you could talk about it. Well, he brought it up. Doesn't it work both ways, or is that hypocritical too? Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I'm sure you will. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday, not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Never be anybody that's actively in Scientology trying to disconnect from anybody else or following any of that crap that's out to hurt people. Always be yourself. Always be kind. Thanks, guys.